You're entering VTV's Chamber Zone. Your business community at work. Representing the Vernal area and Duchesne County Chambers of Commerce, here's Adam Massey and Irene Hansen.
Hi, I'm Irene Hansen with Chamber Zone, and with me today is my co-host, Adam Massey. And welcome, Adam. So good to see you again. I always look forward to our times that we meet together.
Absolutely, glad to be here.
But we have a special treat today. A good friend of mine, someone that I've just come to really respect and admire, is Michelle Miller with the Dinosaur Roundup Rodeo. And you know, Michelle, I'll tell you, the rodeo is something that I think everybody in the basin takes a lot of pride in. We look forward to it, and it seems a little ways off, but it's coming up pretty quick.
It is coming.
And we wanted to give you the opportunity to talk about what a great event it is, what a big draw it is to our area. Again, it's something we take a lot of pride in, a lot of volunteerism. So tell us what's going on this year. What can we look forward to?
We have a great year planned, Irene. We have one of the best stock contractors. Powder River will be back this year.
Wow.
We have our announcer, of course, Roger Mooney. We couldn't do that without him because he's so awesome. And then actually this year we have 3 bullfighters. We'll have Cliff Maxwell will be back this year, and this will be his last year with the Roundup. So
wow, so this is a big kind of a send-off for him.
Yep,
really.
it is. It's
wow.
a send-off we're going to do for him, and this will be his 12th year. So he's been here 12 years in a row, and we've really appreciated all the hard work he's done. And of course our Australian, Luke Kraut, and then this year we have our new, he actually came in last year and helped us out, but he's a Canadian, is Aaron Ferguson. So we've got an awesome lineup for the rodeo. And of course our Dinosaur Roundup Rodeo riders have been working very hard. They've been practicing, and so hopefully we'll put on a good show there. They've got a high commitment level of professionalism and try to bring in our sponsors' flags and
wow.
for our grand entry. So our grand entry is pretty special to us because they're all local people, so we like that.
Well, Adam, I know that when the Roundup Rodeo comes to town, I love coming to Vernal because it transforms the whole community. But tell us a little bit how the Vernal Chamber is involved in all those festivities, and how do you keep it all going?
You know, when I came to the Chamber about 3 years ago, I was amazed, and you touched on it, Irene, with the volunteerism, how many people help with the Dinosaur Roundup Rodeo and how many hours and the time commitment that people put in. And obviously it's a huge economic boom for our area when people come in, and what I think is really fantastic about it is it gives people that come into our area an opportunity to come and we have an opportunity to showcase our area is what I guess I'm trying to say. People come here for the rodeo, they get looking around and they see all the different things we have to do here, all the neat places they could come to vacation. So it's a great opportunity for us to showcase the area. We're always excited with the fairs that they have, and this year you're doing something new. Michelle, we were talking about it just before we went on here. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about that with the trade show that you have coming up.
The trade shows, we've had the trade show in the past.
Okay.
We have vendors that are actually at the fairgrounds, at the rodeo grounds over there. So anybody that's interested in setting up, vendor-wise, we have room. We can take them and set up because we have our trade show that runs from 5:30 to close every night of the rodeo.
Wow. So would the trade show be different than the craft show that's down on the lawn of the Uintah County building?
So it's a little bit different. We try to keep it a little different, geared to more Western, maybe the Western photography or
wow,
jewelry or things like that.
Or leather type things.
Type, tack, things like that. But we do have vendors that come in. We'll have food vendors. We'll have, like the snow cones for the kids and stuff like that. So it's a different show. Of course, we get calls about the show over on the lawn, so we try to send vendors there too that are not quite what we're looking for or won't fit into the Western.
That's one thing I've noticed at Chambers. We get calls throughout the year wanting to know the dates so people can plan their vacations, and people also wanting to set up at the craft fair that's available, and so that's always information we try to provide for people to let them know, and they're always wanting to know the website so they can check things out. Maybe it's a good time to remind people what the dates are, and also about the website where they can go and get information also.
Well, the rodeo's coming up July 11th, 12th, and 13th, so we're trying to get geared up and get ready to go for that, and it's coming around the corner, so we're hopefully we're all ready and can get going.
Now, ticket sales this year, will they be online?
Ticket
again?
sales have been online since December.
Perfect.
So anybody that is wanting to buy tickets, we will have the ticket booth open the week of the rodeo down on the downtown corner. And then ticket sales, like I said, you can go in online and purchase them online.
Super. Great.
And also at the chamber offices.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
we're
we'll
always
have those there.
glad to help out with that, and it's great to see people come in when they come in to get their tickets and kind of renew some of those old friendships again.
Again, it brings a lot of people to town. We see some of the best and brightest riders come to this as a destination.
Yeah.
And in our next segment, we're going to talk a little bit more about the rodeo, what some of the inner workings are that make it work, the volunteers, how many positions you've had over 20 years, and why this thing is so special. This is something we're all proud of, and we'll be right back after this.
Almost 45% of the oil produced in Utah, 7.8 million barrels, comes from Duchesne County. That oil feeds our state economy, provides job growth, and supports local business. Here in Duchesne County, we're working to make Utah an economic, cultural, and technological leader. Whether you're here for business or pleasure, Duchesne County will welcome you with open arms and invite you to explore all the beauty of the Uinta Mountains. Duchesne County, close enough for business, far enough to get away.
Welcome back to Chamber Zone, your business community at work. We have with us, of course, my co-host, Adam Massey from the Vernal Chamber of Commerce, but Michelle Miller, talking about the Dinosaur Roundup Rodeo. And during the break, we were just visiting a little bit about, this really takes a whole community.
It does.
It takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a community to hold a Roundup Rodeo of this caliber. And, some of the things we were talking about is just how fun it is when businesses get involved and open early and stay open late and have special sales and put on their signs and in their windows, welcome. That's the kind of thing I remember most about coming to Vernal, coming to the rodeo, is that it really turns into a community event. But it's kind of like a week-long celebration, and we touched on a few things, but there's a lot going on, entertainment and other things. Michelle, tell us some of the great things we can look forward to.
There is a lot of great things, and it's, you mentioned the businesses and that, our rodeo is known world round. And so when people come here, we have contestants from all over the country, the world come to compete, and they want to go into our sponsors and see the businesses. We have a unique opportunity to show them and showcase what we have here. So they want to come see what we're about. The week we have coming up on, of course, we have the parade that we'll be involved in on July 4th. The riders will be there, and we get whoever comes. We would love to have them. All of our volunteers we'd love to have in the rodeo parade, the 4th of July. And then on Wednesday we have the Country Showdown that starts, and that's always a fun time because it's local talent coming in to showcase, and so the Country Showdown is great.
And where is that held?
It's held at the Western Park in the amphitheater.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we have some great partners there with B92 and KNEU to help us. We help support that, and they support the rodeo. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the rodeo, the 11th, 12th, and 13th. So we have our dance will be open. We have a great band coming in. They're in Nashville. They're from Nashville.
Wow.
And we lucked into them. We saw them in Las Vegas when we went down to the convention, and so I'm so excited. It's a Southern rock band, so we're excited to have them come and play. So, and then of course we have our performance that starts at 7 o'clock with our grand entry, and we roll with the Thursday night as our Tough Enough to Wear Pink, and that's something that we feel strongly in supporting. Not only breast cancer but cancer awareness. Cancer's touched all of us, and we would like to, give back to that and help grow the research and have money to raise for that. And we'd like to see everybody in pink, in the stands. It's just that's our way we can give back, and the support from the community is greatly appreciated. And then of course Friday night we have our legendary cowboy will be highlighted. That's our heritage night. So we talk about the heritage of the basin and what it's taken from. We've been in existence for over 80 years,
That's
total
amazing.
in 61 years PRCA national
Really,
recognition.
that
Yes,
long?
61
Wow.
years. So.
No wonder you've got it down to a science.
Yeah, so it's been there. And then Saturday night, of course, we'll pay tribute to our military, the returning of our military, you know, the safe return and that, and highlight that. So, and we have great sponsors. We have Ashland Regionals, our day sponsor for Thursday, Strata is for Friday, and Moon Lakes Saturday. So.
How is sponsorship going this year, Michelle? Do you still have sponsorships available if people would like to get involved?
We do. We have sponsorships
Great.
available for, you know, any range of sponsorship. Whatever, if they want to get involved, we will look at everything that they, you know, we would look at anything we can do to help get them on board and help support the rodeo. You know, it takes quite a lot to pull this caliber of rodeo off, and we just truly appreciate our sponsors for sponsoring the rodeo and helping us support this, because we couldn't do it without them.
And I know Vernal City as well as Uintah County are huge supporters.
sponsors, yes.
Uintah County Tourism and Travel
Yes.
promote this for weeks and weeks in advance and do a lot to make things, to make people feel welcome. But let's make sure we've got all the contact information. So what's the website,
Our
Michelle?
website is vernalrodeo.com.
Vernalrodeo.com.
vernalrodeo.com, and they can go in there and find the information, the dates and tickets and all the information on our rodeo.
And if people want to get involved with sponsorships, is there a good number for them to call to visit with you about that?
They can either email me at vernalrodeo@gmail.com,
Okay.
or they can call me at 435-790-1307.
Perfect.
So,
And then what's the chamber contact information again, Adam? Because you guys have pretty much you've got this down to a science too. You know the contact people. Give us your contact information.
If people would like to get a hold of us at the chamber, it's vernalchamber.com or 789-435-789-1352, and we'd be happy to get you any information that we have on the rodeo and the availability of tickets and everything else. Love to have you come down. We're at 134 West Main. If you want to come down and buy tickets, we'll be having those, I'm sure, coming up shortly, so we're excited
and the
about
dates
that.
again.
it's July 11th, 12th, and 13th, and we also have, you know, we're doing our mutton bustin', we have the horseshoe tournament, we'll have the open barrel racing on Saturday. So any of those events, please contact the chamber and then give you that information on where and when to sign up. So.
Well, as
That'd
we
be
end
great.
today, I'm already excited. I can't wait. Again, my favorite part are the crafters on the lawn. That's when I know the Roundup Rodeo is going to be. When I come to
True.
Vernal and there they are. Don't miss this. Come have a great time. That's it today for Chamber Zone, but join us next time right here on VTV Channel 6.